What's up guys, in today's video I'm gonna tell you how to win in Orlog, its rules and where this game even come from. Before we continue, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more, and let's go!
Orlog. There's a player in every port and city.
Yes, Orlog. Join me?
First of all, let's talk about the origin of Orlog. This amazing minigame that is my absolute favorite was made just for Assassin's Creed Valhalla and is something that development team made the rules. So despite the name and the gameplay featuring figures from Norse mythology, Orlog actually did not exist in real life, or in other words, there isn't much proof for it and we don't really know how they played it. Also, this game had a different name at first, and that was Luckbones.
I do miss the rattling of luck bones.
In Ubisoft official site says that this name was based on a historical kenning, a poetic way to describe something especially favored by the Norse for dice, which were made of bone. But Anthony Henry didn't really like the name, so he suggested Orlog. I'll quote his interview here. "I continued my research and I stumbled upon this concept of Orlog, the concept of fate. It's a concept that is very tied to the Norse culture, but fate as the Norse see it is not necessarily something that is fixed. Fate is something you provoke. It's this idea that you're destined for Valhalla, for example, but you have to work for it. You're not automatically going to Valhalla, you have to earn it, but it's still your fate." It's a very specific concept, and I find that this concept is culturally extremely Norse, extremely Viking, but also very tied to this idea of luck and rolling dice and making your strategies or deciding your own fate. And so I find this very fitting, that concept of Orlog. And so I proposed this idea saying, I know we have a final name, but can we just consider this one? And everyone loved it. So then they changed the name to Orlog, and thank God, cause it's so much better than Luckbones. Okay, now let's look into the game itself. What is Orlog? Orlog is the mini game that you and your opponent roll the dice and defeat each other by arrows, axes, or using God Favor. What is God Favor? It's a beneficial figure that can be used for a variety of purposes. Every time you defeat someone, you get a new God Favor. How you use this God Favor? You need a certain number of tokens to use God's Favor. And how you get tokens? You see this around your dice? That's what gives you token. The shield dice blocks arrows, while the helmet dice blocks axes. The hand dice will take the opponent's token and add it to yours. Orlog is a game that challenges your luck, and your opponent may have the better hand sometimes, but with excellent strategy you can defeat them. So let me tell you what to do to increase your chances of victory. Again, this game is about your luck too, so if you didn't win, you will lose nothing, so it's okay. Just try again. The best God Favor is Thor's Strike, and you have this one at the very beginning. Honestly, it's the only God Favor that I used the entire game. When you roll your dice, always look for the hand dice, which will take your opponent's token and add it to yours. Once you got the tokens, use them immediately, because if you don't, they will likely be taken by your opponent. Some of these players also win this way, but some of them try to attack directly and they use the axe and arrow dice more. But with this strategy, you'll be fine, or at least I won all the time by doing this technique. Again, it's okay if you don't get what you wanted, because ultimately it's up to your luck and you can only control what you choose, not what you're given. It's just like when you play a game with your friend. You don't know what cards they have or who will win, so see this game as, you know, having a fun moment, not a chore. This was our today's video. I hope this technique that I use works for you too and help you defeat all the Orlog players. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.